All right, just as promised, the projector comparison. I'm going to compare all these projectors that I own. It seems to be the ones that everyone has. You got your super cheap ones, your medium Amazon ones, your garage sale eBay ones, your kits like the one that comes with Atmos effects, and then your house mapping projectors like the big ones. You know, this one was expensive, but not as expensive as some that are out there. So we're just going to go through each one, and then I'm going to turn the camera around and show it to my big giant wall in my garage, and you're going to see a comparison on the brightness on each one and sizes, and we'll just have fun with it. So cheers. The crows are always laughing at me. All right, so let's look at them up close now. So the first one we have here is this one that you see almost everywhere. Home Depot, Big Lots, Lowe's. It's the Windows FX Plus. Sometimes the box changes, but it's always the same one, probably with some little upgrades. So what's cool about this one is it does come with a little USB flash drive that has all these digital displays on them. I'm really not going to go into all the details of all of this, okay? Has a little nifty thing here on the bottom so you can adjust it. Lens cover. You can adjust the keystone in the back. Has a HDMI. The remote you can do from the back, which sucks if you have it in a compartment and you need to use a remote, and this has happened to me before. It won't do it from the front, and even though you get blinded, it's very important that you use it from the front because you usually have it inside a little box. So that one's, and then it plugs in with a regular, little plug-in cord. It normally is normally listed between $75 to $140, and I got this after Halloween from Home Depot, and it was on sale. Now on to this one here. This one I got probably 4 years ago. Now you seem to be able to find them everywhere on Amazon. These are your mini LCD video projectors. This was, I think, $89, and that's what I spent on it. It comes with a remote. It also can only use the remote from the back, not the front. Kind of a bummer. Some of the newer ones aren't like that. It comes with the little guide. Again, it's 1080p. It has the same things the other one has. There is the speaker. The outputs are on the side. You have HDMI, your SD cards, a USB reader, the VGA, places to hook in speakers, which I have used. You focus it and adjust it right here. Zoom and focus. And that is that one. All right, now we're going to move to the next one. Over here. All right, so this one. This is one I got. It's probably my first. This is my first projector. This is the first projector I ever got. I got this at a garage sale, and I think I spent $50 for it, if I believe, or maybe $100. It wasn't cheap at that time, but it's old. It's old, but it's very bright. It's a great projector for my first one. I think it was $50. It came with a remote, and the only thing that sucks about it had low lamp hours, all that stuff, is look at the back here without me spilling my drink. Okay, VGA and the S-Video, VGA out, that's it. No HDMI, no USB, no scan disc reader or anything like that. So what you have to do to get this to work is a lot of steps. So I ended up spending more money on it. This is a converter. So what you do is you take the VGA and you plug it in here, and this comes out as HDMI. And then that, my friends, goes to another nifty thing called a media player. There's the media player. So we take the VGA converter, VGA to HDMI. So you take the VGA to HDMI, and then you hook it up to your mica media player here. Any media player will work. So I plugged in the HDMI here in the back, plugged in the power. That USB port right there is where our little movie is going to go. And then you turn it on, and then you have another remote, and that's for the media player. So to get those cheapo projectors to work, you need to have a little bit of patience. Next projector. All right, so here's the other projector. I love how small it is. That's the focus. These are all the little buttons with the battery indicator there. And then to get to the little access spot, you just kind of pull this tab. And there you go. HDMI, your USB reader, USB-C, your micro SD card, and then you just put in that and close it up and it's ready to go. Super lightweight, portable, little. You can hide it in a pumpkin if you wanted. I think that's what's really cool about this one is it's just universal. You can use it anywhere. I almost want to, I think I am going to get another one. I absolutely love it. I want to put one in my RV and everything. So I was given this projector from Atmos Effects to, give a little honest review on it. And so that's why I decided to put it against the other projectors so you guys can get an idea what it's like. It's smaller than my hand. What I love about it is I love how the remote works in the front and in the back. I love how portable it is. The batteries seem to last about 2.5 hours when I did a test. The speaker is really loud and the picture is pretty big. What I don't like about it is I wish there was a little hole right there that we can put onto a tripod, but it is under there. I just wish it was on the stand. There's not much actually I can say bad about this little projector, honestly. It is what you get. Of course, you're not going to house map with it, so I wouldn't expect that. So what I would use it for is for pumpkins, tombstones, windows. I might take it on an RV trip with me and play some movies on it inside my RV. I can't wait for Christmas as well. I'm going to do some really cool window projections with it for Christmas. So this year for Halloween, I'm going to use it for just one small projection thing. Unfortunately, I'm not doing a big projection this year, but I can't help myself. I want to use it. We're going to go to the next one, and I'm going to put a price on all of these after we're done talking about it. So this one is another ViewSonic, just like the other one. I love the ViewSonics I have in monitors, and I think they're just so bright, and they're a name brand, and I actually like the company. They've always messaged me if I ever had a problem, which I never really had, not with my projectors. This one also, you need a media player to hook up with it. Not a big deal at all. You don't need a conversion with this. On the back over here, we have an HDMI and a USB port. It's a little bit newer. There's your USB. We're already hooked up to the HDMI here and all those other little special things. The remote controls the front and the back as well. This is my house mapping projector. This is the ViewSonic remote, and then there's another remote for the media player. And like I was saying, this is the big one. This is the one I use for my house mapping. All right, so this is all our projectors that we just talked about. The cheapest one to the most expensive one. Like I said, this one I got for 20 bucks on sale. The Windows FX Plus. This is the one that everyone seems to be finding on Amazon. It just goes by different names. It's honestly the same projector. Every time I look at the specs, it just depends. The off-brand name projector usually runs between $100 to $200. This one's about a $80 one, unless you find it on sale. So we got $80. Let's just say $120. Garage sale, find old VGA projectors. You can find, let's just say, 20 bucks at a garage sale, thrift stores, all the way up to maybe 50 bucks on eBay. The super cool, tiny portable battery operated ViewSonic M1 Plus. That one I think is going for $200 to $250 right now. And then if you get the kit with Atmos effects, you get all those digital displays that goes with it, and I think you get the window projection material as well. And then the big guns right here, my house projector. This ViewSonic one is got the most lumens. It's 3500, 3200, I can't remember, and I'm apologizing. I'm gonna put a link in the description for everyone that's here, so you kind of get an idea. This one costs around, brand new. I also got this one used off eBay. I'm on a tight budget, but brand new it would be about $900. I ended up getting it for about $420. I'm not making up, it was actually $420. But I've seen them for about $600. I think this was just refurbished, that's all. And so far I love this one so much. And I just started playing with this one, as you saw in my last video. If you didn't see it, I'll put a link in the description. And this is the one I started out with right here, my garage sale find. So now I'm gonna actually plug them all in and turn them all on, turn around the camera so you can see what they all look like on my wall. Turn you on. Don't know if you can hear it, a little noisy. And obviously, you can't see anything. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the other one. I don't see anything. It's on me. Definitely a difference. If I had this black box, you can't even tell that one's on. It is on. Alright, that one's on. Supposedly. Like I said, you're gonna have to wait till it gets dark and come back out. It's on the battery. I guess I could plug it in if it dies. Move this so you guys can see. There it is. Ooh, look at that. You can actually see something with that ViewSonic during the day. And the big guy. You could see, if you could see what I see micas floating around everywhere. So the mica ones are gosh, what are they? They're those little digital media players. And the digital media players is on the ViewSonic one over here, the expensive one, and then my what's an Optoma, the cheap one. So we have a lot of projectors going right now. All lined up at the same spot. Just waiting for it to get darker now. All right, it's getting dark enough that we can start like covering each lens and seeing what each one looks like. So we're gonna cover this guy. Cover this guy. All right, there's our first one. This is our cheapest one. That's as focused as it's gonna get. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Woo, that's out of focus, huh? Okay, so let's, oh gosh, I can't even focus this one. Okay, so this one needs to be closer. There we go. Okay, so that's about 6 feet from the wall. So you got to remember, this projector can't go any farther back, and that's as big as it is. The Optoma now. All right, the Optoma we have to turn on. I haven't used this in a while. So here we go. So that's that one. That's pretty bright. That's the main screen for the Mica media player. So look at how focused that is, how bright that is. Super cool. All right. So now let us go to the little ViewSonic, the little mini one here. There it is there. It's a big screen, isn't it? So it needs to be in focus. There we go. Honestly, I feel like the focus, it could be a little sharper. And I think I can go in the settings. I'm still on the battery. It's full. And I've been doing a time lapse this whole time as the sun's been going on. It's been about 20 minutes, maybe longer, 30 minutes. Next one. All right, so now we're on the ViewSonic that I use for my house mapping. So we're also going to go to the home menu. Wow. Big difference, right? Sharp, really bright. I can't even see the pixels on this. So when you're thinking about house mapping, how far away your projector needs to be versus how close it is. So if it's this bright here, I could take it really far back, and we'll do that. So that's what they look like right now. And we'll let it get a little darker, and then we'll play the videos. I think it's dark enough, and this is the time your trick-or-treaters would be showing up. So let's do these pumpkins, huh? It's one thing I wish. Oh, I have to do it from behind. Okay, nothing's happening. It says enter USB. Well, I did. Why is nothing happening? I can't even turn it off. Okay. We'll come back to that one, I guess. Let's do the unfocused crappy one. We'll get a table for it. Alright, so this one. Movie. What? Okay. This is ridiculous. This shouldn't be that hard, honestly. They're all the same flash drive. There you go. There's the pumpkins.
You call that scary? Well, these cheerleaders are this.
We'll turn up the volume all the way.
Prepare to be truly scarified.
We're going to pause this. Okay. Now we're going to do the other one here. Movie. USB. Projector tests. Trio pumpkins. So much easier. And you might be thinking, where's the volume? And that's because this projector is so old, I believe it doesn't have speakers. So I would hook up speakers. Yes, there's an audio out. Really bright, really nice. Nice big projection there. You could barely see the pixels. All right, now let's go to the ViewSonic, which is battery's getting low. ViewSonic. There you are. Source. USB reader. Projector tests. Trio pumpkins. Super easy again.
You call that scary? Well, feast your ears on this.
I have you both beat. Prepare to be truly scarified.
I believe the speaker is loud enough. We're gonna turn it down. All right, now we're gonna pause it. Did I pause it? Dude, that's so easy. And now we're gonna move on to the big ViewSonic projector, the one I use for house mapping. Oh shit.
You call that scary? Well, feast your ears on this.
Okay, that was so loud. I have to turn it down. My poor neighbors. It's not October yet. So I guess ViewSonic has some really epic speakers in their projector. The pumpkins actually scared me at most effects, so you did your job well. This one is so bright that it's overpowering my camera as well. All right, let's do a little comparison here. Goodbye, big ViewSonic. The little ViewSonic there. That is the Optoma office projector. Right? Can you see it down there? That's that little LCD one. And then this one, which, let's see if I can get it to work. I'm a little bummed because this one isn't working. I plugged in a different USB and it's reading it, and you can see it down there below, but I can't get it to play. So my other USBs are 3.0s, this is a 2.0, so at least it's acknowledging it, but I can't get it to play. I can't get it to work. I'm sorry. I guess that's what a test is all about. No FX, you just failed the test. It used to work. Oh well. So there you have it. I think that's a good little test video. What did we learn? We learned that the speaker is ridiculously loud on the ViewSonics. The more expensive ones, obviously, the better quality. And easier to use, for sure. So my favorite so far is still my house projection ViewSonic Giant Daddy. So it's got a little glitch thing going on. Second favorite is the M+1.
You call that scary?
I feel like it's not that focused. Kind of a bummer, but maybe if it was moved closer, it would be more in focus. Third favorite is still my little configured garage sale find here for really cheap, but lots of wires. And then the little crappy LCD one is, I guess, better than the Window FX one that doesn't even work. There you have it. All right. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me. I didn't put specifics on any of these because we weren't talking about that. We're just showing how they all work and the brightness and the sounds and all the fun stuff. More of layman's terms than all the technical stuff. Like I said, I'll put all the descriptions of each one, that unless it's not available anymore, in the little description area.
scatterfly.